Welcome back, you absolutely beautiful people. Here we are in beautiful Portimão, Portugal in the Algarve. As you see from the title, today I'm racing the Algarve GranFondo that starts here in Portimão. What a place to start, literally just up there. I've come out the way to get some video footage. Got the bike, she's all prepped and ready. Unfortunately, I am number 1,125 because I entered pretty late. I'm going to start pretty far back. So yeah, I've been here a week, been here with family, doing some riding, been enjoying it. And today we are blessed with an absolute beautiful day. We have got a north wind, which luckily most of the riding, we are getting a tailwind, which is going to be good. But yeah, apparently today there's 1,500 people racing or riding. It's up to you what you think of a GranFondo. A lot of us think of it as a race, but yes, it is a amateur big cycling day out, which we're all going to have a good time and fun. I've got the Insta360 X4 on the front, so hopefully you should get some good footage. Plus I've got the Oakley Metas on, so you should get some good filming. So obviously I've had my breakfast, I'll put it in now. 3 Weetabix, a coffee, 2 pints of water, because although it's not super hot today, it's only I think 20 degrees highs. There's quite a bit of climbing. I think it's 111 kilometers with 2,000 meters of climbing. So luckily a lot of the climbing is done in the first hour and a half, and then the last hour is pretty flat. But yeah, we're gonna do our best. We'll head on up there, get in our box. Let's say 1,100, that's pretty far back. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's get on up there and let's see how it goes. So here we are riding into the start area. I am way back here somewhere. Yeah, we have 1,000 people in front. Look at the view. Roll on through, see what's going on. See people already getting in their boxes. But I'll be honest, when I'm that far back, I don't think it really matters when I get in there. Little warm up, see you in a minute. Let's go, Ali! So the race started now. But there's the first riders. So they're there, and we're still here. Wow. So eventually we start to move, but as you can see, we move very, very slowly. And like I said, it took about 4 minutes for us to even pass through the starting beam, which is about now. I think, oh no, hold on, right there, that banner, that was the timing beam. But on the actual results, it shows everyone started at 9:01, when actually we started about 9:05. So yeah, 1,125 people back. This is just the footage of me pedaling forward as fast as I can, and you'll just see there's just endless amounts of people. This is on one of the main roads that they shut off, ready for us to go, and you'll see there on the right, you know, you're passing by riders, there's massive gaps, you pass by riders and massive gaps. And I actually thought I was closing in on the front group, and I passed these guys, and then there was literally no one. And I could see really far forward, again, there was no one. And I was a bit surprised that the gaps had opened up that much in such a short period. You know, this is only 15 kilometers in, and I just see this car in front, which is a support vehicle for one of the front groups, when it actually turned out to be one of, I think, the 7th group. And I sit in a little bit just to rest the legs. I think we are now the second group. Took a bit too long to get here, but they were going fast, and it's a savage headwind. But, oh well, big climb coming up in a minute. See how we get on. So after sitting in, just catching my breath, you know, I'd just been on full gas for 20 minutes. And one of the guys in here said, actually, there was a lot more riders at the front. So we are now on a climb. And I just lapped my hammerhead, and I knew what watts I had to sit at. And I tried to sit at about 400 and just pedal. I know this hill quite well, so I was able to pace it really well. And I just kept seeing forward, and I've sped this footage up quite a lot, but you'll see like the size of these gaps between groups of riders is absolutely massive. And yeah, I'm sat at about 400 watts. I think I drifted 400, 380,
you know, past these guys. I see another group, catch them, pass them. And the only way to do this climb is just, you know, full gas as much as you can. We have got one more big climb after this, and I see a group in front, and I knew if I catch them, I could sit on a little bit, but they actually slow down a little bit, these guys. So I then saw another group further ahead. So I thought if I catch on them just before the end of this climb, I'll be able to rest a little bit. And we're just about to pass the corner and I see them. So I literally had about 10 seconds, just span the legs quickly to loosen off any lactate, and then just went at it again. It wasn't a PB up this climb because I knew I still had another big climb to go. So I passed these guys, and one of the lads sort of pulled out and started wobbling all over the place. This lad, I don't know if he knew I was coming or not really sure what he was doing. So yeah, I just went around him and just carried on at my own pace. I knew the end of the climb was coming soon, so if I just stuck to my watts, I knew I would progress pretty well. And the next bit you'll see us going through the timing chip.
Right, so near the top of the climb, you go through these timing chips. It lets you know we've got about 20k descending almost. So get to the top, drink gels and recover. Little race update. They were about 5 minutes in front of the group, and apparently about a minute and a half now. No one behind, no one in front. Broke away from the group behind me and just using, I can see I've got tailwind, just try and use that to catch the group. Just keep pushing, baby.
So we've just done a lovely descent, was able to rest, take in my gels, and a lot further ahead I could see a group, and again I didn't know which group they were, so I used this little bit of road to sort of TT myself. You know, I just spent about 30 kilometers alone, just sitting at a good average speed, just trying to get as far forward as I can. And yeah, eventually caught another group, and unfortunately they had sort of slowed down a little bit, and I knew to progress I needed to keep going, so I went round them and one lad jumped on with me. And coming into the finish, we just got the 1 km/h sign. I got this lad who's been sat on my wheel for about 20 kilometers. He did try and do a pull every now and again, give me, even if it gave me 10-15 seconds rest, it was enough. And at this point he shouts thank you. I think he was Brazilian, nice lad. And yeah, he said thank you for pulling him, and we got him to the finish. And this was the last hill that brought you up to the finish line, and we're about to go through the timing chip. I'm there talking to myself that I'm happy that I've made it this far. You know, it was a long time spent alone, and here we are going through the finish. And yeah, I'm very happy with how that went. And at the end, a nice lady gave us a nice medal for completing the GranFondo, which I'm very happy about, finishing 9th in my age category.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the race is done. Wowsy, wowsy. Starting that far back, I literally spent 3 hours chasing. I chased a group, spent so much time on my own. I could see a group, chase, catch on, rest a little bit. And they're like, karma, Brunette, karma. And I was like, I want to catch the guys in front. I don't want to be sitting back here somewhere. It was 2 hours 49. But I put some of the footage in, and you'll see like how much of the time I spent on my own. The fueling was absolutely amazing. I don't know why in Portugal I don't cramp. Put me in England and I cramp, and it's like 24 degrees here. But yeah, I'll put the results up. I don't know what they are. All in all, a great race. I'm just going to roll to the finish, and then I will catch up to you there when I have a bit more news. So yeah, as you can... God, that flu is kicked in. But yeah, let's go to the finish line, or the official finish line, and carry on chatting. Yeah, buddy!
So as you can see, I'm no longer in Portugal. I am back in my own home in England. So if you got this far, thank you for watching that video. Hopefully you've enjoyed my experience at the Portimâo GranFondo. It really was a great race. And please, if you haven't, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments. Have you done some GranFondos? Are you into it? A lot of Europe does it, Italy, Spain, and they do a GranFondo World Series as well, which hopefully I'm going to go to in March, which is in Coimbra in Portugal. So yeah, all in all, a great race. Like I said, I was 9th in my category and I think 37th overall, but really happy with how that went. As you can see from that footage, I was a long way back, and yeah, it was just a fun race. I think I enjoyed it more because I went into it knowing at the end of the day, I was as far back as I was and I could only do what I did. So yeah, like I say, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to keep doing this. It's winter time now, so I'm not sure what to put out. You know, I might do some Zwift stuff. I'm still going to do my weekend rides. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and please leave comments, subscribe, share it, and do what you can. Cheers.